Okay. So before we start today's class, let me quickly introduce myself. I have around 12 plus years of experience into IT, right? I am currently working as staff for lead data scientist in one of the Fortune 500 companies. I had a rich experience working with fintech, investment banks, and also in manufacturing sector, right? And healthcare, right? I started my career as a software engineer, and after my masters, I moved to data science. I have completed my masters from Triple IT in machine learning as a specialization. My area was computer engineering, right? And teaching wise, I'm into this for last 8 years. 50, 60 batches I have completed, right? So I will be talking about prompt engineering and other things tomorrow because it will take at least 45 minutes to 1 hour of time, right? So we can connect tomorrow 8 a.m. for the LLM part. But today I just want to talk about briefly about the next curriculum that is going to be started from tomorrow onwards, right? So it is a ML Ops course. As I said, sorry for this, but I have a very important work. So I need to drop the call in 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, but maybe 15 minutes we can connect. Initial 5 minutes, I'll just brief you, but after that, if you have any query, specific query, you can ask, right? So I just want to, you will be getting the syllabus in detail where you can see everything. But what I want is, I just want to take you through the syllabus in a summarized manner, right? So there are a lot of demo recordings available on YouTube. You can also watch. Just type Sasmitha Data Science, DURGASOFT. You will see a lot of my past batch demo recordings where everything I have explained, like what is data science, what is artificial intelligence, what is data engineering, what are the different roles, what do you mean by ML ops, what is the difference between data scientist and data engineer, right? And all of the different questions that the student asked. You will find everything present in YouTube. Please go and watch the recent demo session recording. You can see it is available. You go to YouTube, DurgaSoft, Sasmitha, Data Science. With this keyboard, if you search, you will get a lot of recordings. But I'll directly come to the point and I'll talk about the next course, that is ML Ops, and it's a full stack course. Who can enroll for this course and what is the objective, right? So the objective is, you know the trend, right? It is the time for artificial intelligence, though it was already there since last 7 to 8 years. Like you must have heard about data science role and all that. But after ChatGPT, after the LLM model, right? It is like it is everywhere. So every domain, every sector, wherever you will go, you will see this artificial intelligence is present, right? Doesn't matter, like healthcare, you can see in manufacturing, you can see in e-commerce. So every sector, every domain, every role, it will impact everyone. In fact, non-technical uh, domains, like a lot of the digital marketings and a lot of things are getting automated because of this AI. So AI is everywhere. In fact, my brothers who are doctors, they have seminars on artificial intelligence, right? So how they can use this kind of tools to improve the patient satisfaction ratio, right? So a lot of, everywhere you go, you see this is the new generation, right? New era in IT. You can I mean, no doubt about it. You must have heard about it. And a lot of layoffs are happening because I will not say only for AI, but it is one of the cause. Many of the things can be automated using AI, and hence not completely vanish, but the head count is getting reduced, right? For example, for software engineering, if there are 10 people required, now maybe 2, 3 people can do the same 10 people job because anyway they will be getting coding assistance, right, from ChatGPT. And if you have heard recent NVIDIA CEO talk, he is suggesting, I mean, I'm not taking his suggestion seriously, but according to him, kids, next generation kid, they should not learn programming because it is already, when they will be grown up, already will be taken care by LLM, right? or generative AI. So they just need to write English kind of sentences and they will get program in return. In fact, SQL, right? If you go to ChatGPT 3.5, ChatGPT 4, you will see there is an option from you can just generate SQL code. Writing English sentences, you can generate SQL code. So all of these things, I think you have heard about it. So I don't need to talk you much about the importance of artificial intelligence. So first of all, the objective is definitely to help you to crack interviews related to data science or AI. So what kind of job role you can apply for after taking this course? The intention is MLOps. MLOps is nothing but full stack data science. In other term, if I have to explain, it is full stack data science, right? I know you, many of you have a doubt like what is data science and what is artificial intelligence? Is the same different? So artificial intelligence is it's a superset, and data science, machine learning, deep learning, right? These are the subset or a part, you can say. Like you are in class fifth, but class fifth is consisting of subjects like maths, English, Hindi, and all. So artificial intelligence is giving intelligence to the machine so that the machine can understand patterns from the data. Pattern means like how our human brain works. Exactly same. We're trying to make the machine intelligent like us in very simple word, right? So that how we are processing things, can the machine also do the same for us? Why? If the machine is doing our task, we have a lot of free time to do other tasks. But you understand, so artificial intelligence is nothing but making the machine intelligent enough to think like a human. That's the whole agenda. Now, how? You understood the concept, but how? Using maths. Behind the scene, if you deep dive into all the machine learning, deep learning, ChatGPT behind the scene, it is using transformers, deep learning models, right? All these things, transformers, your autoencoders, neural networks, machine learning algorithms. Behind the scene, it is all maths, equations, numbers, right? So using math, what is the intention? We are trying to find patterns. What do you mean by pattern? If I give you a simple example, let's say your kid, right? First time, 1-year-old kid, you are teaching difference, but you're teaching apple. Okay, how your kid will remember? You have to show at least 10, 15, 20, 30 times. You have to tell, showing the picture. Only telling she cannot or he cannot relate. You have to show the picture. Okay, look, this is an apple. It is red in color, round in shape. So this is how the pattern is. Pattern means what? Pattern means in the brain, our eyes will capture the image, photo, and that photo will be sent to brain. In brain, we have neurons. And what the brain will remember, it will not remember apple means you close your eyes, and when I'm saying apple, what is coming to your coming to your mind? A round shape, red color fruit. So that is called pattern. And it's all we can identify using maths. Now I think it's like a magic or something, right? You're not understanding what I'm talking, but when you deep dive into the algorithms, you will understand using math, we can do wonders, right? And this is called pattern finding. And that is artificial intelligence at very high level, but it's a very broad subject. If you deep dive into it, you will see we have a lot of different subjects like machine learning is a part of AI, data science, deep learning, a lot of things are there within fuzzy logic, soft computing, information retrieval. So all of these things are coming under AI. Now this course, anyone who has some background in programming, some background, uh, some background in programming, right? Some background in programming. And some background means what? At least the core Python part, I'm expecting to you to know. If you don't have any background, we're giving Durga sir's recording. And almost like 150 hours of recording you will get, which is everything. You know, Durga sir, he is very famous, right? So starting with core Python, what is variable, till your advanced Python, pandas, and sorry, not pandas, but exception handling, file handling, right? Decorator, generator, everything, class, object, inheritance, every concept, 150 hours. And you will get 6-month access. So even if the course is completed, still you will have access. So you can go through it. So Python has been taken care by these recordings. Having said that, the advanced Python, my course has the prerequisite. Before you jump into the course, the prerequisite is core Python. I don't know, this thing is not properly working. So the core Python part, which is nothing but your variable, function, loops, data structure, and after that, advanced Python. In advanced Python, we have modules like pandas, numpy, right? Pandas, numpy, and we have something like plotly and dash. So what is dash? Dash is a library which is helpful for creating the front end. So we are going to, in this class, we are also going to discuss about visualization charts, how to create using plotly, and also how to create a front end. Let's say you have built a machine learning model or some product. How you will interact with the user, they need a front end, right? So full stack means you are everything. So I'm not going to teach you full stack web development here, but at least a POC level or minimal business looking business professional side, how to build, right? I mean, within maybe 7-8 hours of effort, you can build a nice website using Dash and interactive website, right? You don't need to learn JavaScript for that. You don't need to learn a lot of things like CSS and all. With only Python and Dash, you can create very nice web apps. So we'll be discussing that. So this is our advanced Python. And after this, our prerequisite is done. So all the things that we need to start the course is completed. All the course is divided into 3 projects. Entire course is divided into 3 projects. And the first project is nothing but project 1. And project 1 is all about your ML model, right? So we will be doing a ML project, machine learning project, let's say customer behavior analysis or sales forecasting, right? Let's say this is the project. Any one project we can take. And it is end to end, we will see, end to end. This is a reverse way of teaching. I have seen from my past experience, um, students are normally suffering because they don't know how to write projects in their CV. They understand the concept. If you ask them algorithm question, they will answer. But if you ask them implementation question, which is actually they will ask in the interview, they are not able to answer because they have never implemented anything in real time, right? And that's why we are implementing 3 projects. When I'm saying implementing, what you're doing here, exactly same thing you will do when you go to industry. Starting with data collection till model deployment in AWS SageMaker. Each project end to end, you will deploy. And that will give you confidence. And these 3 projects, when you do, you know the process. Another 2-3 projects you can practice on your own. And total 6 to 7 projects you can write in your CV. Right? And you can explain also because you have done. So end to end means what? Let me explain you with one example. Let's say sales forecasting. So I have a data set, right? First I will do data collection. After I will do data collection, then what I will do? I am not at my home. So I just, I forgot my pen, right? So I'm writing here, but I hope you are understanding what I'm saying. So after data collection, we have this cleaning part. We will be cleaning our data, right? So in cleaning, we have different steps like outlet detection. We have feature selection, lot of steps, missing value treatment. So we'll clean our data and then we have modeling. So in the modeling, when I jump to modeling, I'll explain you about machine learning. How? Are we compromising on machine learning algorithm part because it's all project? No, not at all. Every machine learning project is very in-depth and I'll take care of the all maths required. So starting with very simple basic equations, whatever is necessary, background, to a very advanced level where you can, from starting to ending, you can write the algorithm and derive everything. You understand the concept behind the algorithm, right? Till that level, we will discuss. In sales forecasting project, in machine learning, we have a lot of algorithms. So we will be mostly using the regression part. So I'll be explaining you the linear regression algorithm end to end. And then what we will do is we'll come back, we will implement here, right? And then the modeling is done. And then what we will do is, once the modeling is done, we will go to validation, how to validate our model. We will understand about validation process. And then once the validation is done, we will be going to deploy. In every step, we need tools. In every step, these are the steps. Now, what are the tools required? And then also we will build the front end. Before deployment, we will make the front end. And after front end, we will package it, right? It's not like directly we'll deploy. So packaging, we will package our code modular way. We will write our code, object-oriented concepts we will use. After that, we will containerize it. We need Docker. So, and we will deploy. So it's a long process. Every step we need certain tools. Data collection and data cleaning. We will be using Python, pandas, right? And maybe sometimes statistics is required. A little bit about statistics. We will learn about statistics here. Followed by visualization. So Plotly is required, right? After that, when it comes to machine learning, we need sklearn. Sklearn is the library. We will learn about machine learning libraries, sklearn. We will be validating our model, and after that, we will create the front end. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, yeah. So after this, we will be going with the front end part, which we will be requiring Dash, right, to build the front end part. And then what we need to do is everything, whatever we have written, right, we need to package it. We need to write it in a proper way. And we need to use something called ML flow for model reproducibility and hyperparameter tuning and a lot of things. Once we have done that, we will be using Docker to containerize it. We'll push our code to Git and GitHub. After we finalize our code, we will push it to GitHub. And also you need to have a basic understanding about Git and GitHub, which I normally take sessions on weekends for Git and GitHub, right? In every 15 days, 1 month, I just take sessions. You can join that to understand about Git and GitHub. I have not included in the syllabus like Git and GitHub because I assume a lot of people already know. It's a separate thing. If you really want to, you already know, you skip it. But if you don't know, you can join on weekend, like Saturday, Sunday. And I'll tell you about the next GitHub class, but I'll give you a complete tutorial. Just spend 1 hour and you will be expert in Git and GitHub. Right? It's a very mandatory tool. So core Python and Git and GitHub are something which I'm expecting from everyone to know, right? After this, we will be taking it to AWS SageMaker. We'll push it to GitHub to S3, and then from there SageMaker, and we will deploy. So this is one round, right? This is one round. After this, we will repeat. So we will be doing project 2. So project 2 is a little advanced project. The first project is on machine learning. In the second project, we will implement ML, machine learning plus deep learning combined together. And when we do modeling, it's not only machine learning we try, right? We try everything. Whatever is best, we take that. So the second project is more realistic, right? In environment like industrial environment, what we do, replicating that. So we will implement ML plus deep learning. We'll be using ANN, artificial neural network. And in this case, in the modeling, sklearn plus TensorFlow. Both we will try, right? In machine learning, we will have some classification like decision tree, random forest and all. And then we have this deep learning algorithms, right? Like ANN and all. So we will be trying both, and whatever is best, we will be using that. But it is again a same thing like project 1. It's a repetition, but algorithms will be different. So this part is different. Modeling and validation is different. Data cleaning, yes, obviously data cleaning is also different. So cleaning, modeling and validation is different. Front-end deploy data collection will be mostly same in the project 1 and project 2. So in cleaning, modeling, validation, the modeling is different. We will be trying other machine learning algorithm, like what we have not seen in project one. Mostly project one will be a regression, project two will be a classification problem. I know you don't know what is regression classification, later you will know, but 3-4 more algorithms we will try. It is in project one, only one algorithm, but in project two, 5 to 7 machine learning and deep learning algorithm we will try. We will do hyperparameter tuning and we will take the best out of it. You can say it is a more advanced project than project one, how we do in real time. So after project one and project two, any prediction problem you can handle. The last project is a complementary project. The last project is a complementary project. In the third project, we'll be discussing about LLM, right? We'll be discussing about LLM. So you can choose between LLM or deep learning. So deep learning, if you're selecting everything we can build from scratch, a traditional deep learning or LLM, whatever it is, let's say deep learning project we will do. And in this case, the data will be different. So let's say text data. So in the first and second project, we'll handle semi-structured data, but in the last project, it is text data or image data. Mostly text data we will take. So starting with the data collection till deploy, all the steps, most of the steps will be different. Front end and deploy, mostly it will same, but collection, cleaning, modeling, validation is completely different. Completely different. Why? The input is text. So we need to do a separate cleaning part. We have to remove stop words and a lot of things. So text cleaning is completely different. And then we will be building model. So modeling is also different. We will try a lot of different algorithms. And then we will create a front end and then we will deploy. Right? So these are the 3 projects. And at the end, we will have a CV preparation class, right? CV preparation class. It cannot be one-to-one. Don't share your CV with me and ask me to give feedback. So it is not possible for me. I have a lot of students, 40, 50 students, right? In 2 batches, we are running an evening batch where we have 25 plus students, right? So in one batch, 30, 40 students. So I mean, in the morning batch also, we're expecting some 15, 20 at least. So it is not possible for me to look into everyone's CV, and CV is very personalized thing, right? Your CV, you know better. What I can do is a general guideline I can give you. I'll take my CV as a reference and I'll explain you every bit of my CV, how I have written and what I have done, how you can write the same and what are the things, 3 projects, but how you can try more projects and what are the concepts, how to modify, how to write, everything you will understand. So almost like 2 to 3 hours of session, 2 to 3 hours session. And after this class, you can write your own CV based on your domain, right? So this is the entire curriculum. In short, I have explained, but please go through I'll share the syllabus and other things in tomorrow's class. The class timing and all, let me tell you. The class timing is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. IST, right? Every day morning, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. IST. And the duration is around 2.5 months. Now, we just maybe for tomorrow, you can join at maybe for a few days, 2 to 3 days, I'll tell you 8 a.m. 8 a.m. tomorrow you can join, but that is for this week only. Next week onwards, we will move to 7 a.m. Okay. And what else? I think I have explained everything. The duration of the course is 2.5 months. The timing is 7 to 8 a.m. IST. But tomorrow, this week, this coming week, Monday to Friday, you have to join 8 a.m. After that, we'll move to 7 a.m. Right? Okay, I'll pause here. Any questions so far? Any doubt?
Ma'am, what is the difference between ML apps and data science?
See, it is actually same. So before I mean, data science will go like it will not only data science. There will be no job role in next 2 to 3 years. If you look into the job descriptions, you will not find any job where the company is expecting a person to go till model building, right? They want deployment also. So in short, if you're asking difference between ML ops and data science, there is a very thin difference. A lot of the things from ML ops and data science overlap. ML ops is a broader thing than data science. Data science means till validation you will do. Front end and deployment is not your headache. I think that was there when ChatGPT was not there, like 2020, 21. Before that, if you look at before 22, if you look at the job description, there were roles like data scientist and you can see like front-end developer and something like that, right? And deployment, mostly data engineering people were doing. But after this ChatGPT, a lot of the things till validation is automated. So you no need to write your code. You just ask ChatGPT, tell I want to, you just try after this class. You go to ChatGPT and type this question. I'm working on a regression self-forecasting project. And can you take a dummy data set and give me all the project steps? And within 2 seconds, it will generate the code. So till validation, actually, it is automated. So are you getting? So data collection to validation, it is automated. So ChatGPT can handle. So front end and deployment is also now the task of a data scientist. So ML ops and data science is mostly it is same. I know many companies, they themselves are confused. What they think is ML ops means platform engineer. No. Mostly they are confused between data engineer and ML ops. No. The term ML itself is a kind of ML machine learning, ops means operationalization. So you need to have expertise in both, isn't it? I have seen many company job description, they just ask ML ops engineer and they mostly focus on the platform side like AWS and then the big data platforms and all that. They don't focus on ML. Then that is a data engineer, right? If you're a data engineer, you're a platform engineer who will support the data scientist. Means what? ETL task is what you need to perform. And I think you have to have a good knowledge on Airflow and then big data and then cloud and all that. Expert knowledge along with Python, Scala and all. But ML ops and data science, it's a different thing, right? So ops will come later. First ML. Why? First you build the product, then only you will deploy. Operationalization comes later. First build it, then you will operationalize it. A person who know end to end, they can build the softwares, they can build the product, as well as they can deploy it and maintain it. They are called ML ops engineer. It's a very trending right now. It's a new job role. You cannot find ML ops engineer before 3 to 4 years. It is a very new job, I can say, right? Which has evolved recently. Like after 2020 or 21, you can see ML ops positions are opened. Prior to that, it was not there. It's a very new job role and it's very trending and it is the most highly skilled, highly demanded skill set with a lot of high package. You can expect high package in this, more than data scientist, more than data science. And in all the data science roles also, they need deployment. You don't believe me, you go to Naukri, go to any platform and just search for data science, right? Senior data science kind of position. You will see they will write it data science. They will not mention it as a ML ops, but the job description is same like ML ops. Like you can see they have mentioned AWS. They will be mentioning ML flow. They'll ask you to deploy your code. And even if the company is not asking, it is mandatory to know as a data scientist, you're incomplete. If you don't know how to handle your code, how to Docker it, see, you're not going to build a POC level project or a toy model, right? Ultimate goal is to build a product out of it. Now, when it comes to product, when you have end-to-end knowledge about your code, because you have built it, you have validated it, you have cleaned it, will you be the right person to deploy or someone else? Because someone else has to know the code, right, that you have written first. And deployment is not one-time task. In ML ops, deployment is a continuous task. Why? That's why CI/CD or like continuously you need to do it. Why? The entire flow is in a cyclic way. What I mean to tell you, it is more difficult than DevOps. DevOps, it's a software, you just create it and deploy, done. MLOps, today you have created ML model, tomorrow it might not work. Maybe after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, data is different. Let's say Paytm sales forecasting project you have done. Now you can see what happened to Paytm. external factors. So entire model will go wrong because data is different. It has been changed. So you have to retrain. Retrain means what? You have to collect again fresh data. You need to clean again. You need to model again, validate again, and then you have to deploy. Let's say after 6 months, again, let's say something, Paytm innovated something new. So again, skyrocket, right? Again, the forecast will not work because it has been trained with past data. You need to collect fresh data, clean it, model it, validate it, and deploy. So there is a continuous thing. This is a cycle. This is a cycle. And that's why ops is very important. If you don't do ops, if you do everything manually, you will be with the same project for n number of years, right? You have to move to other projects, right? You cannot be in the same project. Today you have built sales forecasting, deployed it, done. Move to other project. Let the project maintain itself. The whole objective is without a manual intervention, right? Let the code maintain itself. It should be automated in such a manner. It will be handling all these situations. For example, you have a alert generating system or threshold. You're checking the model accuracy whenever it is going less than 80% for continuously for 3 days or 5 days. What you're doing is you have a data pipeline script which will collect the fresh data. And again, you have a reproducible code which will rerun entire thing and deploy it. Or maybe only the deployment part you will do, but all other part will be done. And quickly you can deploy. It will not again take 1 month. Today the model failed, tomorrow you will deploy the new model. I tell you a real-time example. I'm currently working with a very good company. They have a lot of laptop company, basically. They have a lot of laptops in the market, right? And they have different printers. They're the pioneer in printer, laptop and all. So they have different geographical area. And what they're doing is they have a Power BI dashboard. So every quarter, one person, not one person, 3 resources are totally into one project. What they are doing? Print, for example, print is one printer. Printer is one of the device. For printer, North America, they're publishing. For printer, India, they're publishing. So it's a complete manual effort. And 3-4 people are working like hell and still they're not able to scale it. Are you getting? So if you don't have ops in your place, you cannot scale it. Scalability is difficult. Maintaining is difficult. Scalability is difficult. Scalability means what? Quickly you can reach to different things. If they would have written the code in ML ops way, right? So what would have happened? Same code you can, like, whatever is different, but most of the things they could have automated, right? So that's what is the real-time problem. So ML ops is really, really very, very, and that is the goal of my company 2024. In fact, every company to automate things. You see, every company goal is automation. 2024 year-end goal. If you look at the goals, one of the term must be AI and automation. You mark my words, the goal of every company is AI and automation. Automation means what? These are the things that needs to be automated. So what they will do, instead of 3 working in the same project, maybe 1 can work on the project and 2 will be free. They can work on some other project. Are you getting? So I hope you understood. So the difference, but there's no difference. Actually, the job of data science has been changed right now. They have to be very strong in deployment also. So you can say ML ops, a data scientist has upgraded himself or herself to ML ops, right? So ML ops is a domain where anyone can come, and many people have software engineering background. I always say, don't hide anything. Software engineering is one of the part of ML ops. Ops is mostly, if you have software engineering background, you already know Docker, you already know GitHub, you already know SageMaker, a lot of things you already know, right? You already know how to write in a modular way. So a lot of things like 20-30% you already know. So ops side, you are strong. ML you need to learn if you're a software engineer. If you're a data scientist, ML you are strong. You have to learn the ops part. So data scientist has to learn ops. Software engineer has to learn ML, right? Okay, any other questions? We are all good?
Yes, ma'am. Durgesh here.
Yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, my background is Java, and I want to become, a data scientist and ML ops engineer. So, what would be the roadmap? So, before that,
Roadmap is exactly how I told you the syllabus that I have designed is the roadmap. And you can check my profile. I request everyone to follow me on LinkedIn. You can please check my profile on LinkedIn. Go to Sasmitha and in LinkedIn, you type data science. You will find me there. Why
okay.
I'm saying because I have seen nowadays teaching is like so common. Everyone starting their own teaching business, right? It is like a scam. You can see in YouTube, 99 rupees, ChatGPT, all those courses,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. We have seen that
Job in
so
1
many.
crore. If you learn
Yeah.
99 rupees course, you will land a job of 1 crore. If you are not learning ChatGPT, you are behind everyone like that, right? So it's a scam going on. And why I'm saying you this? So ChatGPT prompt engineering is nothing but how, in simple word, I'm telling you, I will teach you how to how to ask right question to Google. And if you learn that, you will get a job in Google with 1 crore package. Same like that. Are you getting?
Yes,
So
yes, yes. I got it.
it's lot of things behind the scene. Like people are doing PhDs and lot of things, right? It's a research domain. It's not like,
Mm.
anyways. So why I'm saying you all of this, because there is a huge list of things. It's not like only prompt engineering is nothing but asking question, how to write correct. I mean, how to ask the right question, right format question to ChatGPT to get the best output. That's it. That is all about prompt engineering, nothing else, right?
So,
That is
ma'am, suppose I have gone through this. I have gone through all this core Python and advanced Python. So nowadays, companies are asking for that certification, right? Like,
no one
if
is asking. No. Certification especially in, I can guarantee you on that, right? And in fact, you go and check, they're asking full-time degree. It's a research field. So either you have experience or full-time. You can go and check masters or PhD. Masters or PhD. This is what you will get. So if they're not getting PhD, because PhD anyway they'll not get. If you have masters full time, they will consider. Otherwise, if you have BTech plus experience, that also is relevant. So
okay,
you can
so
go with BTech plus experience, right?
okay, so I am a
Now,
Java developer, then and I can go with that, right?
yes, you have to modify your CV. So not in a straight way, but in a different way you can enter. That I will explain you in the CV preparation class,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
You can modify your CV, because anyone who is telling in the CV, we have done some AI projects, people will believe, because everyone is into AI right now, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
can showcase last 1 or 2 years into this, and last, let's say you have 5 years total experience, 3 years into software engineering and 2 years into AI. That is how you should, uh, write in your CV, so that it will be shortlisted.
Yeah, got it, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So
So,
as I said,
ma'am, one more thing. So before joining your classes, I need to read that Python and all, right?
so you are from Java, na?
Yes.
So, I mean, this is for non-technical people who have zero background. Java
Uh-huh.
is much more higher, and what is there in Python? So, if you know Java, I think a lot of the concept easily you can understand, right? So, you can join. I mean, only people who are from non-technical background, they have never seen programming in their life. For them, I will suggest ki go first and learn some basics, and maybe after 10-15 days, once you have done with your core Python, you can join. But here, people from Java, Scala, C++ background, easily they can understand, just spend some hours, not even days, and you will be good at core Python. Anyway, advanced Python I'm taking care. And core Python, you have recording, go in your own time. You have 6 months time. This batch recording also will be with you for 1 year, right? So even though the batch is completed, we'll have a WhatsApp group, right? You can just ping me and I'll let you attend in any of my current batches if you want to repeat some of the concepts, or if you want recent batch recording. All the things I am there to help you. We'll have a WhatsApp group once the batch is formed.
Okay. Thanks for the information, ma'am.
Yeah. So I think Durgesh, you are not falling on that category, so you can join.
Yeah.
And you'll understand, 100% you'll understand. Everybody can join and see initial few things, few classes. If you think you're not understanding, your background might not be programming. So I'll suggest them to take a pause. We have continuous batches and complete the core Python basics and then rejoin. But if you're understanding, you continue, right?
Where we are focusing more in the course, like developing the machine models or the deployment, because what I think is like deployment can be done by the tools and we don't require brains in that, but developing machine model is very expensive process. So this is what I'm getting at right now.
No, everything is, especially when it comes to ML models, there are a lot of, it is, yes. So understanding concepts will take a lot of time. The machine learning, deep learning concepts in one day, you cannot understand a lot of concepts behind it. But writing code is very, very easy, right? When it comes to ML and deep learning, I think writing code, you will understand if you attend 2-3 hours of class. Once you see one project, you will understand the flow. But to understand the behind the scene, right? Like the algorithms, it will take 3 hours, 4 hours, right? At least one algorithm you will take 2 to 3 hours to complete. We have 5 to 7 algorithms. So almost 15 to 20 hours you have to spend to understand the maths.
Yes,
That we will definitely do, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
coding wise, machine learning, deep learning is easy. You just need to use sklearn, TensorFlow, Keras. Packages are there. So we are not writing from scratch. So same with deployment. The first project will take maybe 20 days of time. The second, third project, we can deploy it within 1 week because you already know the process, right? Same steps you need to repeat. But modeling, every project you will learn different modeling, right? None of the project has same ML and DL concepts. Every project is different.
Okay. So ma'am, any prerequisite for the mathematics part, like calculus, some statistics, we should
I
know?
will take care. No prerequisite. I will take care everything.
Okay.
Only I'm expecting is some basic Python. If you don't know that also, take recording and learn. You have time. A lot of holidays are coming. So you can go through that. And there is no other prerequisite. All the maths I will take care.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let us connect tomorrow 8 a.m. and talk about further details, right? The curriculum syllabus I will share, and we'll start from tomorrow onwards, installation and other things. And after this week, we'll move it to 7 a.m. I'll suggest everyone to join few classes. Don't decide without joining, right? You should join. You should see how the quality of teaching and other things. And you also see yourself, like, are you getting, right? How comfortable you are. And then you decide. You join 2-3 classes and then you can decide what you can do. But learning is mandatory. So, I mean, you learn from me or you learn, I mean, even if you're not landing into data science, still this knowledge will be helpful. Wherever you go now, this AI will catch you. I mean, it will not spare you. Non-technical, technical, managerial leadership, fresher, intern, like anywhere, student, graduate, senior. If you are in IT, this is the era. You have to know basics at least. I mean, when you are not a, like, what is the difference between you and your siblings or your parents who are non-technical? They can also write English sentences and get help from ChatGPT. You're also writing English sentences and getting help. You should be knowing the behind the scene. You're an IT engineer, right? Technical engineer. So should be knowing behind the scene. If you can build a ChatGPT thing, which is not a super rocket science, anyone can do it using LLM and other things. If you learn generative AI, you can build your own ChatGPT with your own data. That is what we should be able to do. And that is a very high level thing I told. But if you know the basics, how the AI model works, even if you are not an AI engineer, even if you're not a MLOps engineer, even if you are not a data scientist, wherever you are in your domain, you can relate how you can implement AI in your domain. Now you are blind. When you look at this AI term, you are blind. You know your domain, you don't know AI. Once you know AI, you can at least generate ideas how AI can help you in your domain. I'll give you a small example. Let's say I am a digital marketer. Okay, I have zero background, okay, in AI. I have zero background in technical, all of these things. I have learned. I might not be a MLOps engineer. I will be a digital marketing professional, but I can do my things in a much efficient way. Before knowing AI, I was handling maybe 2 clients. Now, after knowing AI, because I can automate, I can handle 30 clients. I can build websites in 5 minutes. I can generate content. I can create videos. I can do sentiment analysis within milliseconds of time. I can do a lot of things. So that will enhance, broaden my ideas, right? I can think broadly. I can implement whatever is trending right now into my domain. That is how it will help you. So you are in a mechanical department. Let's say you are in aviation or something. You are doing 3D printing, a lot of things. You are very strong in core. You don't know what is AI. Now you understood what is AI. You read some white paper and then you can relate. Okay, these all things I'm doing manually using AI. I can actually automate this. Are you getting? So knowing this knowledge will definitely going to help you in your life. That is for sure. Even if you're not landing into MLOps engineer role, most of you will land if you work hard. But even if you're not landing, let's take the worst case. Worst case can be you will not get a job in MLOps. That's fine, but you will know what is AI, which is very important. And knowing that, you can also understand how you can use AI in your domain to automate things. You can write your project ideas, you go to your manager, you can talk about it. Who knows, maybe they'll assign you 1 or 2 projects. Internally, you can switch within your company. Are you getting? Because there is a craze right now. Any team member, whoever has ideas how to automate, they will get credits. Entire whole world is running after it. Automation through AI. Right? So that's how this course is going to be helpful. Either you learn from me or learn from anywhere, but learning is mandatory, right? Okay, anyways, so let us connect tomorrow. We'll discuss more on this. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.